Hi, I'm Cernoch. I've been in the poultry community I've lived here for over 51 years now. I actually come from a background of family that's lived here in poultry and down through the poultry bottom since I was born. And so I've been coming out here and been a part of this community for all of my life. My wife and I, 51 years ago plus, bought a piece of property out this way, and we bought 5 acres. We're a part of the people that actually are starting to want to divide poultry up, and I understand it was hard to buy 5 acres back then, and today it's very hard to find a place to build a house like that too. I understand your feelings because it was even hard 50 years ago to do these kind of things, but I've always said that we sort of started this kind of deal where people were moving out here. There were not many people here 51 years ago. I support Tar Sinkovich, Tom Anderson, Jonathan Blake, and Simeon White for election or re-election because I've seen development happen I call it development, on a piece of property that joins me we own several pieces of property out here at Poultry, but on one of the pieces of property, this piece of property was 150 acres. It was subdivided into 10-acre tracts. The first day that people would buy the property, some of them started hauling in junk cars. There are some places up there on this property that are fairly nice houses. As a matter of fact, I could say they were really nice houses. But there's some of it that is so much junk that you wouldn't believe what happened to this piece of property. Now, I see the city of Poultry as someone that can control the things that I saw there, if I would have known what was going to happen to this piece of property, I would have begged the city of Terrell to have annexed that piece of property to stop what I saw there. I had leased this piece of property, me and my dad and family, for 50 years almost at the time that it sold. It was a sacred piece of property to us. I'm not against development. I'm not against progress at all. But what I do want to see is some control over the land and the things that happen in the poultry community. And we need some common sense type decisions to be made. I feel like these people will make the best decisions for us, and that we will have a great community here if they're voted in. They will do the best job for the citizens of Poultry. We do not need the city of Terrell to come out this direction and annex any part of what's now the city of Poultry. If something happens and we got disincorporated, I can just guarantee you that the city will be moving forward to annex as they started to just before we actually became a town of Poultry. So I believe that these are the best candidates. I'm all about putting some restrictions on land whenever you sell it. This piece of property I'll tell you about had no restrictions at all. Nothing could be done about it. The county has not worked with this developer, but tried to stop this developer. He's doing the same type of things in 3 different counties around us. And so we see these things that could happen. You can do it to your neighbor here. I can do it to mine, but I'm not fixing to let somebody come in and build something that's going to lower the value of my property. We have actually bought some land in the last couple of years because we wanted to stop things that could have happened there. We've bought land before because people said that they were going to put mobile home parks right next to us, and we've tried to keep Poultry like Poultry. We run a lot of cattle and have farmed this country for all of these years. And so we believe in keeping Poultry the way that it's been as much as possible, but we know development and progress is going to come. It's already came in my lifetime. I can see that because I can testimony about all of those things that's happened in the community. So please vote for these people that I've recommended because I think they will do the best job for our community. Thank you.